So, this is something slightly different for me. I am going to be looking at this, the Bad Buggy. This is made by Maisto. They are a die-cast collectible car company, but this is part of their Tech RC line. It's their line targeted towards kids for RCs. Now, they mainly do crawlers and such, but they do have a couple deals like this, to where it's a bit of a basher. And for $90, I was expecting a lot more, I admit. Not so much more. I wasn't expecting something along the lines of a cheap Traxxas model, but I definitely wasn't expecting what I got. But to say it was all bad would be to completely discredit this car. So let's talk about it for a moment. The positives. It definitely looks good. I love how it looks. There's no antenna sticking out the top, which automatically makes it look way better. The body styling and design looks great. It's not quite a Volkswagen Bug, but on that front, they got as close as they legally could, and I will forever give them credit for that. And on the front of looks, I do like the wheels. They are just all black with a yellow band, but when you actually look at the design closely, it looks pretty decent, actually. Oh yeah, and the tires themselves on the car, they're a nice rubber compound. They have a nice tread pattern, too, in my opinion. And they actually have foam inserts, which is pretty wild, actually, at this price point. But that's about it. Now we're going to get into the negatives of this thing. And the number one negative for me is the fact that most of this is all junky plastic. It's all cheap plastic, and it's not fun to look at. I mean, the rear end housing is completely plastic. The axles in the rear are completely plastic. The front suspension is completely plastic, and it is just no fun to handle on driving it, and it's no fun to look at. The motor and battery combo do not work, in my opinion. The motor is probably pretty gutless as it is, but the low output battery, it's just a 6.4 volt lithium ion, not even LiPo, not even in NIM, it's just lithium ion is just completely pathetic. It only lasts about 25 minutes at most, and it's just kind of crap. The suspension in it all around is awful. It's just cheapy. But the front suspension setup for the steering and everything, it just looks and feels and handles horrendously. Because everything is loose, so the thing does not stay straight. And the thing does not turn good either. It's either turning or it's not, and it's really, honestly, kind of pathetic. I do have a couple upgrades because on the whole it's not bad, but there are many things I would change. And yeah, I've got a few small upgrades in mind to start out with, and I might just keep going from there, or I might try and blow the thing up. I don't know. But yeah. So you may see some footage of this standalone in the future, and you'll definitely see footage of those upgrades. So thanks for listening to me talk about a children's toy. It's always fun when that happens. Okay, bye.